continuing the mining theme, this is called a rock crusher, and you've got this little device you have to control with your mouse, going around, basically crushing these rocks, turning them into ore. So we've got a little tutorial, which is collect 10 pieces, which we can do. I mean, we can't skip it, but this is just basically what's happening. Have to go collect these, so we've got a hairdryer thing on the end of it, great. And you just got to push them to the edge, and that counts. So there you go, that's the tutorial. We've got to fill the energy bar. Energy bar is green, top left. It will be slowly filled as you crush rocks using your crusher. Cool. So, crush these, which is a bit strange. So you get energy by crushing rocks, which you would have thought would be the other way around, really. But we won't complain. So, consume energy. Right, okay, so you can crush them quickly with the laser, which is pretty cool. So we'll blow these to the edge so we can get those in our inventory. That's the tutorial over. So let's go with our items and upgrade. So this is a skill tree, again, similar to keep on mining. So crush per damage. So click that, upgrade, and then we unlock all these different things. What is this down here? Log. Okay, no idea. It's just part of the game. But we've got normal skill tree and resources. So sell percentage, auto sell 80% amount gain for each. Well, why wouldn't I do that? Interesting. Level up for 100. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Well, let's just sell them and upgrade again. Crush speed, laser damage per second, and then crush damage per second. We're going to crush speed. Let's go into crush. Same as keep on mining. I'm going to max out the skill tree in one episode because I think that's probably the best way to play these kind of games. I thought, you know, simple game, but looks nice on the eye, doesn't it? It's pretty easy to play, so why not? We'll keep mining these. Obviously, we only get a certain amount of energy, so we need to make sure we don't use all that up at once. Interesting game mechanic of trying to blow the ore to the side. I don't really see a game like that before. This has just come out this year, so I thought I'd play it. I saw it on the Steam market, so why not? There we go. Let's upgrade again. I am interested to see what this is. So if we upgrade that, auto sell 80%. So 1 is worth $1. Okay, let's just do 0. I'm going to get 100 and then upgrade this and see what happens. That should be enough, hopefully. Let's click upgrade. It took a little bit longer than I thought, so let's level this up. So there we go. We have 1.5 now per one, and we get our little achievement there. Level up a currency. Cool. Can we upgrade anything else from here? HP, which you don't really need. Rock spawn rate, again, we don't really need. We sort of need more fuel. We'll do crush. Let's just do speed again. I'm glad I've done that, because I can now afford pretty much every upgrade. So plus 1% crush damage for each rock on screen. That's an interesting one, isn't it? 20 HP still. Is this on? 50 blowing force. That would be pretty useful. I'm going to do that one. And then, you know what? Let's just do that. That's already maxed out. Cool. See if we can actually tell the difference. I mean, it feels a little bit faster. And yeah, that blows further. Then it's a bit of a weird thing to have on a mining device, a hairdryer, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Just upgraded our fuel finally. We've also got level 2 out of 2 for our blowing force, which is interesting to say. But we've got boss still, which we haven't come across, so I don't really see the point of that. I've upgraded our currency again, so we get per one, we get $3 now, which I think is probably the way to go because it's not actually that much more expensive. But you can see the speed we're mining these at now, and they get blown off screen quite quickly. We need to try and keep the spawn rate up because the spawn rate's not that fast at the minute. So we're mining them before they spawn, really. We've upgraded quite a lot. We've also upgraded our currency, so now we get $7.50 for every little orb, or whatever that is. So let's go into the crush. We actually reached the boss level as well now, which is pretty interesting. So we're going to give him a go, see if we can defeat that. We actually defeat the rocks pretty much as soon as they spawn now. So let's use our laser and see. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. We've still got enough fuel to do this. Let's see what we get for defeating the boss, at least. Cool. So does that mean we go down a level? So we get one of these things. Click upgrade. Beat the first step. So this is what, yeah, up here I unlock this. So unlock skin shop and unlock background shop. Okay. Cool. So you can go back at any time, which is interesting. Down here, which is the skins. Unlock more skins. Unlock random for those. That's the only one we've got at the minute. Anyway, let's get back to the tree. So I want to try and get this blowing force, but it's a lot of money that is at the minute, which is a bit unfortunate. Laser damage per second. Again, we sort of just want 2% chance to fuel. Just spawn fuel. Okay, then we'll do that one for now. We've just unlocked a mini blower, so I'm not actually sure what that is, but we'll continue upgrading this stuff as much as we can. We actually found another ore as well, so that's interesting. I was hoping we could automate that sort of, so we didn't have to constantly keep going around. There's the other ore, that blue ore there. So that should be giving us a little bit more income as well. That should automatically be blowing the ores away, is it? Yeah, cool. So that's pretty good for us. Try and get as many of them as we can so we can just focus in on mining the rocks rather than having to keep blowing out ore about. I think it's ore anyway. That's what I assume it is. I probably haven't read it. We seem to be getting quite a lot of money per run now, which is good. Keep upgrading our currency as well. I think we get about $10.50. Yes, we get $10.50 per. Let's see if we can get any more of these. How many are there? It's $3,000. I think I'm going to get more. I want to get all three first before I start upgrading this. I think that'd be the better option. Our currency upgrade, as well as our little helpers, which I nearly maxed out. I've just got that one to do there. That's a while away, so we're going to ignore that one. But these two are maxed. As you can see, we've got on Crush. Basically, just focusing on mining now, which I wanted to do. I'll just go and mine, and they just move around quite quickly and blow the ore off the screen, which means we consume it. I can basically sit here and let them do that. So I need to upgrade our the spawn rate of the rocks and stuff like that. I don't really even use the laser because it's not really worth doing. But we do actually reach the next boss. Took long enough, but we upgraded to 2 laser beams, which means double the damage in theory. And we've got one of those things as well, which I mean, they're pretty irrelevant. So we'll just click on that. Let's do this. We upgraded to +1 laser beam, and we upgraded the damage as well. So if we go into a new map, as you can see, we've got double the lasers now, which is only reason we'll be able to defeat him. We couldn't increase our health really because every upgrade was 40,000, which wasn't great. But little helpers now are max upgraded. Let's click on this while it's flashing. So unlock random. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to leave the standard background on. I think I prefer that one. And then we'll do this as well for the skins. Okay. No, I'll just prefer that one as well. So we'll keep crushing for now. What I've done is I've gone backwards a level. So you get plus 352 of these. I've gone back from depth 2, which we're currently on, because they take long to destroy each rock. Back to depth 1, because we're destroying more rocks, which means we're getting more ores out of it. So now we've got 1,000. So near, well, 3 short to upgrade it. But that's working quite well. I think on the tech tree, I'm going to focus on, again, I'm not really going to focus on this blowing force because I'm not doing it anymore. I'm letting our little helpers do that for us. So I'm probably just going to focus on, I'd say general crush damage and stuff like that, and general spawn rate. For some reason, preferred skins and backgrounds give you multipliers. So I've just got 80,000 for that one. If I go to upgrade now, if I go to skin, this changes every now and again. You can see 2 minutes, 1 minute 52. This is the preferred one, and this is preferred. So that's giving us a lot more money right now, which we can use to upgrade. So plus 2% chance to spawn. This one's quite good here. I've keep an eye on this one. Plus 3 HP restoration when a rock is destroyed. So that'll be good for the boss fights. I haven't actually really tried to depth 2 too much. So we might actually be able to get to the boss, so we'll have a look. Can we do it now? We've had loads of upgrades. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to. Cool. So I was wrong last time. We had to do a few more upgrades, but not too bad. Managed to defeat it still. So what's this now? Preferred background multiplier. Doesn't really matter, really, does it? Thanks to a crazy bonus, we were able to get a lot of ore possession. So we're now level 24 on this, and we get 36 for every one. We've got 80,000 in the bank. We've upgraded this to max. We need to do the HP realistically next. There's not really much up the top for us to do. How much is that? 60 million. Absolutely no chance. Probably should upgrade this as well. 140k per one of those. Again, we're not really doing much at depth 3, but we have unlocked the emerald rocks, which is quite good. So they give us a little bit more money. You can see the laser as well. It sort of aims at the rocks rather than having to keep it straight. So that's quite good. That was another previous upgrade. We're now getting diamonds or pentagon currency, as the game keeps telling me, which I'm going to stay as diamonds because it makes more sense to me. So we've got gold diamonds. Let's upgrade. I'm not actually sure what we spend these on. Well, these log things keep flickering at me for some reason. Unlock another random one of those, but I'm not going to do that right now. As you can see, this is... So we get, for one of those, we get $100, which is... It's not bad. We level them up for 50. I mean, I'm just going to keep leveling this up. Why not? And sell the rest of that stuff. Yeah, and we'll do 80% on that. And then auto sell. I'm not going to auto sell. Actually, you know what? I'm going to auto sell 20% for now. I just want to keep upgrading that. So, we've got 2 million right now because of the bonuses. Plus number. Okay, I don't really want that. Collect whole randomly. What is that? No idea. This diamond currency brings in a lot of money. So, I've focused on getting this upgrade here, which is 5% chance to spawn rock. So, it's 10% now. Definitely. I still don't know what this collect whole thing is. Not really sure. Crush damage when HP is 10% or less. And plus 1 wrecking ball. Okay, so that's that wrecking ball thing. It just hits around off rocks and damages them. Okay, fair enough. As long as the diamonds are spawning, I don't really care. Should be able to get the boss soon enough as well, because we are doing a decent bit of damage now. These are the collect holes, and they do what they say. So they collect the ores as it sort of goes anywhere near it, really. So they're quite useful. I mean, I've upgraded the wrecking balls as well, so we've got the max number of those. They're not fully upgraded in their damage sense just yet. But they do, like I said, they do mine a few rocks here and there. They're not the best, but better than nothing. So we end this session. We're getting a lot of the bonuses right now, as you can see here. We go to upgrade. I'm just going to upgrade the currency. So we go down, upgrade that, upgrade this, because half of it is mainly for upgrading. That's going to be 9 mil, so we'll sell that straight away. I've changed skin to get the bonuses, but we should be able to defeat this boss here, I'm hoping. Yeah, pretty easily. Yeah, this is the other skin. It looks like a little fly thing. That's should be able to upgrade now. 22 million for that, just because we've got this skin equipped. So, again, show skill upgrade availability. I want another one of those. They're quite good, actually. Let's do this, and then repeat the result of last session. Oh, right. So, session repeated cost. That's going to be cost less now. Yeah, 3 out of 9. Okay, cool. So, I now understand that. Again, was it me being stupid? Probably, but we've got 6 mil there. What can we spend that on? We'll just do that, because it's better for me then. So, when I finish, I can see if we can upgrade or not. And this is an interesting upgrade here. So, the value increases +1 every 5 seconds. Does that mean every time? Well, if I just keep the game open, does that mean it keeps increasing forever? Interesting. So I could do that one again. So there we go. I'll do that one. I wanted to increase the hole size. What's that? 20 mil. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I've just unlocked the preferred depth upgrade, and I'm currently on the depth number 1, which is the preferred depth, and it's times 16, which just gives us 400 million. Kind of insane. I'm not really sure why it's done that. I don't think it does that. Yeah, it's every 10 minutes, I think. So that's fine. Makes sense. But that was absolutely crazy. Let's do that repeat as well. Cool. So now we've got, what, 500 million. What do we want to spend this on? I have no idea what that is, but let's buy it anyway. That's already maxed. Wrecking balls maxed. Can we upgrade anything else? No. So let's go to this depth. Okay, so we keep it away from there. But as you can see, we've got the max number of holes now, which is great. The laser's very, very efficient as well. It's very, well, very damaging. Does a lot of damage. I haven't actually been to the next depth yet, so we probably could beat the boss right now, but I'm going to stay on this depth and just farm for a little bit. But yeah, we're mining all this stuff very, very quickly. Again, I'm not really sure. We have to keep just the rocks away from it, or yeah, we do. Okay, that's interesting. We managed to get a new high score of 2 billion for 1 run, and we've now got this other currency, as you can see here. So we're going to still level up these, and I'm probably just going to stay the same and auto sell 80%. We've got the multi-circle gain speed maxed out. We're slowly maxing out the losing speed as well. And we've upgraded our wrecking balls, so they're maxed out now. Obviously, we can't afford that just yet. We'll see how fast we mine. I've basically been hovering on this because all of our wrecking balls do all the hard work for us. But you can't allow anything to go on this little circle here, even the ore. So I'm literally just sitting on here, blowing all the ore away. And then it obviously, 1.5, it should go 2.1 next, I think. Yeah, 2.1. So this is all I've been doing, and obviously making sure that I'm on the preferred levels and the preferred skins, because you get a lot of bonuses for that as well. I've upgraded our armor a little bit, but we should be able to defeat this boss now if we use our laser. Yep, pretty easily. I just had to upgrade our HP because I've been too busy upgrading everything else. Well, what did we get? 2.2 billion. That's not bad. Still not our best. We've had 4 billion, I believe. So upgrade. What can we do with that billion? So we can do armor and stuff like that. But again, I'm not really going to do armor while I'm mining, because there's not really much point of doing that. So how much are these? 45 billion. That's kind of crazy. I want to do these, get the collection holes a little bit bigger for now. But I want to go back to 4 and then just let our wrecking balls do most of the damage. A new record of 5.2 billion. So click upgrade. And what we'll do is go straight up to the tech tree and click this a couple more times. So that means we can get all of that back. We've got 17 billion now. So what do we realistically want to use this for? Multi-circle losing speed, we could do that. This one's quite good. It has a chance to change it to the better currency, so we'll upgrade that to max. Should be 10% now, hopefully. Didn't take long, but we've beat our record by a lot, 23 billion. So we'll click this. There we go, 50 billion in the bank. Let's do this. Rock lose 5%. First time I touch them, yeah, that'll do. Why not? And then we again 10 billion for that, which we're not quite there, but can we upgrade this? Yes, we can. And we'll sell the rest of it. New record again, 1.3 trillion, because we've unlocked a new currency. So we'll do the same what we normally do, upgrade, and then we'll do that so we can double. The numbers just keep getting crazy and crazy. I'm guessing we're probably near the end of the tech tree soon, maybe. What's this? 40, okay, maybe not. 40,000 trillion is absolutely insane. We've managed to unlock these again, the extra mini blowers. These are also insane amounts of money, but most of these now we can just afford to max them out straight away. Same with the laser. Same with this. That's going to be maxed out. That's not quite maxed, but let's go to Crush. You'll see the laser now. It's insane. It's got 4 different offshoots. So same again, literally just sitting on this, making sure that it clears. So that means blowing the ore off there, and this just keeps multiplying us. I managed to destroy the next boss. Game is getting a little bit tedious now. Definitely taking a lot longer to get these upgrades. I'm just going to save up 800 trillion to get this last wrecking ball. Still grinding away, but there is an interesting upgrade up here. So if we go on this one, spawn 1 slime. Slimes eat the gold and produce, well, I'm guessing that's slime. It's 100,000 trillion, which we're nowhere near, but it does basically mean that we don't have to worry about that gold ore anymore, because it's pretty much useless. We'll finally upgrade these two and sell the rest. Slowly getting there. We can just afford another laser beam, so we'll upgrade that, and we'll upgrade this one as well. Most of these up here have been upgraded. Obviously, I can't afford that. A long time later, we've finally managed to buy this slime upgrade. I've also beat 2 bosses in that time, but we should be able to fully upgrade most of the stuff now. Let's see what this slime thing is. So I'm just going to change the preferred skin so we get the most amount of money. Okay, so that's what the slime thing is. Do we kill it? I don't know why it's interesting. Do we let it? Let me just end the session and restart that. Do we just let it collect stuff for now? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'll just let it. I'll let it float around for now and see what happens. So end session. So now we've got 25,000 slime. Okay, let's click upgrade and see what that's worth. Okay, so 1 is worth 5 billion compared to that, which is only 1 billion. That's kind of insane. You know, I'm going to sell all of this from now on. This I'm going to keep. Auto sell, we'll do the same, 80%. Let's just upgrade that again. That's kind of crazy, that is. So we've got 560 trillion for now. Quite a few upgrades later. We've unlocked this +1 crush head. So we'll click on that. We'll upgrade it twice. Let's go and see what that is. So there's that thing floating around there, which is kind of strange looking, but it's doing damage to rocks, so I'm not complaining too much. Slime's going well. They're doing a lot of damage and a lot of, well, most of our currency is coming from them, to be fair. So they're not too bad. You see our lasers pretty good. We've also defeated about 2 bosses in the Time and Blast recording. But I'll skip through a little bit because it's getting quite long. Surprised it took us that long to get our blade changed on the front, but we now have a double blade crusher on the front, which looks like this. Took us quite a while to get there. We've got a few more slimes spawned in as well, so we've got 3 at once, which is, well, 3 times the amount of money, which is great. That's allowed us to get these double blades. But yeah, I'm very surprised it took us this long to even get these double blades. I think we may struggle for a while for the next boss, because as you can see from the bottom, this is taking a while to, well, spawn the boss by destroying the rocks. I think we need to upgrade the spawn rate of the rocks, because as you can see, we're destroying them faster than they spawn. With all the things on the screen, we've got the serpents and we've got those wrecking balls absolutely flying around, and our laser as well. It doesn't actually consume that much energy. But yeah, we're gonna probably, well, let's have a look actually how much that costs. So we'll click upgrade. How much did the spawn rate cost? So that's maxed 10,000 AA. That's the max number. A few upgrades later, and as you can see, we are absolutely churning through these rocks. We're about to defeat the next boss. I defeated the last boss because it was pretty easy after I did all the upgrades. I don't even really use the laser much because I didn't know that was going to happen. It's going to be interesting. Solo dev though, so support the game. Help to share the game. Can we not carry on? Oh yeah, okay. I was going to say. So we've defeated the last boss, which is room 13. I didn't know what was going on, to be honest. I thought, so I guess you just defeat it and the game ends. Yeah, my main goal is going to still be to finish off the skill tree, but I didn't realize that was the last boss. So you don't even have to get max upgrades to do that. But we're going to max out the skill tree, and then our game's going to officially end there, because that's what I wanted to do in the first place. So this is what the last skin is. It's a motherboard chip and then a motherboard background as well, which looks kind of interesting. I still prefer the last ones. First ones. So we'll leave them on for now. We also got a new log when we equip that, as you can see there, which we'll quickly get rid of. Yeah, I'm just going to keep upgrading for now. Get a few more bits of currency and stuff like that, and then we'll probably end the game there. What's even stranger is that the game hasn't actually ended. I've just defeated boss 13. I'm now on room 14, so I don't really know why it would say the game ended if there's more levels. I'm not really sure, but it has done. But as you can see, if I hold the laser down, we actually get this multiplication now on the back, which I'm guessing just multiplies the power of it. So we don't really consume much fuel or laser or energy, because when we destroy rocks, there's a chance of us getting fuel and energy back. So most of the time, that's what's happening in the first place. So I'm just going to keep farming. I'll quickly end the session and show you how many upgrades we've got left. A few more to do. Just upgrade the rest of this while I'm here. Now, unless I am blind, and if I am blind, this will do my head in, but I think we are max upgraded on the skill tree. Probably am missing a little spot and people are probably screaming at me, or I'll probably see it when I'm editing. But let's go to the latest depth we have, so 14, and click crush, and let's see what the screen looks like. So this is what it looks like. Slimes are huge and everywhere. The serpent things. Magic holes are getting rid of all the ore for us, and then as you can see here, we literally instantly get rid of these, and our lasers look ridiculous as well, with that, especially with that multiplier. 2, 3. So yeah, it's, I'm not gonna lie, I've just left the game running, to be honest. And keep, well, it's sort of running in the background. I've just been clicking restart, because you can click restart straight after a session, just to get as many, you know, ores as I can in, really. But I think we're pretty much done. So we're at depth 14. It takes a while now to get through each depth, which is kind of annoying, but that's probably why I'm gonna stop at this one. But yeah, let me know what you thought. Don't forget to suggest other games, maybe like this, or any kind of game really I'll look at on Steam or any other platforms. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.